Hello guys, welcome back everybody, welcome back. Doing some new daily races. Hope you all had a great Monday. I was just enjoying watching Super GT stream. And now that he's done, I decided I could probably start now. I was gonna race with him, but it was nice to just relax for a little bit and get a few things done. So now we're about to start. Hope you all again doing well. I'm gonna try the Lexus. I'm sure that'll be all right. Get the job done here. Welcome Sturk. Welcome Porsche. I'll get my chat up in a second. I actually can't see it right now. Oh, I have no game sound yet. Hold on. That's good. Check this. And I wanna catch up on the chat, so I'm opening it on my phone. What's up, Ellie? Ellie's back. What's up, Terry? What's up, Blankenship? Make sure I see these messages. He said I would need some of that Tokyo South inner. It's really good. It's real good. You already from GT Sport. We used to drive it a lot more than we do now. Yeah, no, it's gonna be tight. It's gonna be tight. What's up, Terry? What's up, Blankenship? Ellie, I just read your message. Good to have you back, Ellie. Ellie, I'm driving the Lexus. Like, you should just come race, Ellie. Come on. Go to the store. Get a little PS5 going, you know? Get what you need. Download it tonight. We do some Lexus tonight. Whatever you need to do. I don't know if you still have a PS. We're chilling, ready to go. Always paranoid I'm gonna leave like a bowl of like cereal or like some plates on my shelf and forget. Once in a while I'll eat a meal like standing right there. This is my first race. I don't really know what I'm doing whatsoever. So you have to be really careful. Sonic. not revving it all the way. I think I need to be a little further. Sorry I'm not saying anything, but there's a lot of walls, and I'm watching them. My first race, I didn't warm up whatsoever, but I love this track, so we're good. Just give me like a race or two to really find my feet. Having to avoid cars like every 2 seconds, including Damien. Slight tap. I feel like the bump would have just been better for both of us there. Much quicker through the corners in that car. I don't know if it's just the warm-up or that car is just really good handling at this track. I'm sure it is. I don't understand. I mean, I guess this just makes it sketchy though. He's not going to get by the Supra. I'm not going for anything here. It's not possible. That was super fun. Super fun. Sorry I didn't say much. I wanted to make sure I stayed clean. There was a lot going on that whole time. I'm gonna set a lap now, and start from wherever we get a lap, like top 5, hopefully, top 4. We'll see if I can do it in one attempt, though. Will be the key thing. And also, I don't know what car I want to pick. I see other cars. I was gonna take the Huracan at first, but I'm sure there's better handling cars for this. Surprised he stayed in the lead with the Huracan. Makes me want to try it. Because I know in the corners, I do prefer an MR here. A lot. Push really hard in an MR at this track. Mario Sonic, I'm doing great. I don't know if you were just in that race or not. But I'm doing great. I love your thumbnail, and I commented on it when I saw it. Let's see the leaderboard here.
AHR Porsche GT.
Nobody really chatted. Nobody's typing any messages during that whole race. You guys aren't going to get any XP doing that. You're all going to get 0 XP with no chatting. I was in the top 3 of Super GT's chat for most of it, and then people pulled ahead of me. There's like 4,000 people in there also getting XP. So eventually I was toppled. It seems like mostly Supras. And a couple other random cars from my friends list. I'm not surprised the BMW would be a good time trial car here. Is that again? Maybe I'll switch after I set my lap. I don't know. The Supra didn't seem that good here. There were a lot of RCFs in Super GT's lobby also. Whereas I don't even like driving the Supra either. It's not the easiest to work around. But just for the sake of getting a lap in. Because that track, if something goes wrong, everybody like crashes. And there were times early on in that race where like everybody's bumping each other. I definitely want to be a little ahead of some of the people in the back. I don't know where to shift this car right now. It's the most recent form. The bob's been updated about like a couple months ago. Pretty significantly, Ellie. This doesn't turn really hard. I think the Supra's only good in time trial because it gets a lot of grip in time trial, extra. And then it has the long, powerful gears at the top. Yeah, okay, a little earlier, John. After the bop update, it could have changed a little bit. It's also going to depend where I am on the track. Like, if I'm going up a hill, the shift is different than going down a hill. In a car like this one. gets a crazy exit there too. Okay, Ellie. Good luck, Ellie. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck, good luck. It's your chance. Do it for the gram, Ellie. Do it for the gram. Hello, Seuss. Yeah, we have new ones. Exactly. I don't know if I'm going to use this car. I feel like I'm not. Because the lap was like kind of meh. I didn't really get a good lap. I know Super GT and his whole lobby had 55s. So we needed a 55. But that's not so terrible. And I will just, I'll swap to a mid-engine car. And if I hate it, I don't, I don't mind switching back to Supra or RCF. I will give that Huracan a shot since Velocity used it and made it look good. I used the Huracan last week at Suzuka the whole week. And I think this is just one of the best cars, period, at a track with corners. With like long high-speed corners. This car has been very reliable lately. Hopefully this works out. Zwart is in P3. Nice job, Zwart. We'll see where we end up. I'll take P8 over last. Battling with these cars is just, it takes a lot of extra time from us, and we can't really even get to the top 8 starting back there at a track like this. It becomes really difficult to get a lucky run just about. Thank you, Seuss. Thank you, Seuss. All right, here we go, Seuss. Here we go. So second race, but a new car now, so hopefully I'm adjusted enough to it. Like I said, I drove it all last week. It's a different track though. That's everything's very scary here. You could easily mess up everything at a track like this. I had to push harder there. I'm just getting used to Lamborghini now a little bit. Oh, I hit the wall just like car behind me, unfortunately. BMW looks real quick. Like T1 with this car is difficult every time. I gotta figure out a technique, kind of going into it, trying something every time. It's not working. Something different every time. GTR might get a pen for that, we'll see. Neither of us did somehow. That was a big bomb. Big dive bomb. Just about got it done clean. I got my P Steve in the end somehow. But that whole race is so tense. Like I feel like I can't even look at the chat or talk because I'm like, don't hit a wall. And people are driving very aggressive too. Like the way the GTR got around me. Big set. He was probably further back than I was when he sent that one. Much further back. It's hard to tell with the mirrors.
John said GTR
Super
faster
fast.
than I expected.
Super fast. Even with the 6th gear, it still went up the hill pretty well. It didn't hurt him that bad. Even though I did catch him, but I think any car would get caught in that tunnel. After that, I sort of want to use the BMW now, after watching Damien. And I've used this car here before as well, and done well. Lambo was great, for sure. Nothing wrong with Lambo, but the BMW looked very stable as he was throwing it at full speed. So that's what this thing's known for. In my Castrol BMW. We'll go right back in. This race is awesome. This race is good. I have no words for this race. How good it is. We needed some Tokyo. How long has it been since we had Tokyo with GR3? How long has that been? Very long time. Guys, let me know how many likes we have on the stream. Please subscribe if you're new today. Or if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. I saw Super GT was trying to hit 1 million. I have a way to go before we even hit 10K here. So please subscribe. Please share my stream even. Do the work for the algorithm. I think during the summer when I have time to record a bit more, post a bit more, edit a bit more, and relax a bit, things should get going again. And I'll be streaming early in the day too. Taking all the necessary steps to hit 10K sooner rather than later. Could really just be 1 or 2 really high quality videos that get me there. If I work really hard and have that mindset. Subscriber count isn't a big deal to me, but it is actually really important, among other things. It's just a number, but it's a rather important number if it's legit. I guess, I don't know. If no one's going to tell me how many, I have to check myself. Hopefully you all left a like already. Well, let's see. I'm going to guess like 25 maximum. But I could be being too short on that guess. Based on recent streams. 32. I'm so wrong. I've underestimated everything here. Get back to work now. 32 is good. 33. For how long I've been streaming, it's very good. It is a Monday too. Usually a better day for this than others. This car is geared really well for that. That was impressive. You can just hold fourth gear the whole way. Or fifth gear, I mean. Oh no. There goes that lap, but I think we'll do much better on the next one. I'm still adjusting to this car now. I think with this car, the key is to just push it really hard. The harder you push this car, the nicer it feels. It's all the downforce. this car's really good, but it's gonna be tricky. There's moments where like I shift down, and like my RPMs need to be matched for me to get rotation and turn in properly. Like if I downshift too quick, and my RPMs are doing that, I understeer. So I'm gonna have to hit the brake in the higher gear first and then come down, and it should behave better. It's like really noticeable that it wants me to be disciplined like that. And my phone is like trapped now.
RTR_Roger rooms.
Hello, Roger.
Said hey chat. RTR_Roger rooms. Said hey Mike.
What's going on, Roger? How are you? Alright, here we go. I'll try to stay focused again. This race is so intense. Roger, I hope you had a good Monday. Hope all you had a nice start to your week. I only have 9 days left of work as a teacher for this school year. And then next year starts in like late August. The last week of August I go back. And full-time summer, the last couple years has been amazing, so.
RTR_Roger rooms. Said pretty good. RTR_Roger rooms. Said how do you like this week's daily racing?
I haven't even tried the other two, so I can't say, but I never have like negative feedback on any set of dailies we get. So this is no different. I really like this one though. This one's awesome.
RTR_Roger rooms. Said daily pretty quiet. RTR_Roger rooms.
I'm getting
Said
pushed
I'm
wide
going
here.
back to work next Monday after being off for 5 weeks.
I lost that early position and opened up the door for everyone as people continue to go for it. Squeezing. That was close. And the BMW proving to be difficult. I don't feel like agile with this car. Let's get warmed up in it some more. I might stick with it, either way. It's going to be hard to gain spots now from back here. We just finished P6 the previous race. So I believe in us to do it. together in this race. I almost followed him and I realized he was cutting too much. Get into first earlier. Got the super draft from back here, going really fast even though I'm not even in the draft. There's so many cars up there. Gained some spots back, luckily. Got very lucky to gain like 4 spots back. All in the final lap there. Something that I was lucky enough not to be a part of. Because that kind of thing can happen on the final lap when people go for it. It was 650 M6, Supra M6. Damien did well in the Mercedes. Mercedes handles really well, so I'm sure turn 1 and the first sector, the docks in the Mercedes is like a delight. I bet it handles great there.
RTR_Roger Rooms. Said smiling face with open mouth and tightly closed eyes, rolling on the floor.
I'm pretty happy with that. Like this race is so intense. Like you saw, like the beginning, I like had the outside of the second corner. And I got beat by the cars on the inside. I had nowhere to go. They're like dive bombing each other. And then everybody else got through by the time we got through the tunnel and everything. So you got to watch your back somehow. Like no matter what, don't let the inside of the docks. If you allow the pack on lap 1 down the inside of the docks, you're going to lose everything. Because there's no way you can close the door if they're all going to be lined up. I'm going to stick with the M6 because it clearly has the pace. I'm just not very good at driving it yet. I think we'll get better still. At this track. It feels a little clunky. I gotta get used to how like it like breaks loose and stuff. It has its own feel, this thing. It might be all the downforce. It has so much downforce. Absolutely. I want to ask, who is the top 3 XP leaders in my chat? Who are the top 3? I can't see it. Maybe on my phone I can see it. More RPM out of the corner. First, a little bit more. Then bog a tiny bit in second. Penalty. That's crazy. That was very sloppy. I need to turn in earlier for turn 2. I'm coming way too late. Oh, shifting up is faster. Okay, I'm glad I finally did it. Shifting up is faster. And I gotta wait, because I won't make the corner unless I wait on that one. What's up, Ricky? I have not seen, because I did not do race C yet. How are you, Darcy? I have not seen it yet. But I'm glad you feel that your time is good. Is it a North American lap time? Are we possibly going to race today? Are you an A driver? How exciting. Yeah. Oh, wow. Let's go. That's exciting. not yet? Oh, soon, soon. Very soon. I braked a lot. No more braking. Just gonna downshift more. Instead of braking. Bogged it. Oh, I didn't bog it. Hopefully if I do more with this car, we will just eventually get a lap out of it. Still nowhere near the lap I should be on. Should be on a 55 of something. I think we'll get it like the next time I do time trial, essentially. Even if we don't like skip a race, I'll probably get it soon. If we skipped a race, I think we'd get a time right behind Andres. Between P2 and Andres somewhere. Dawn Squad, how's it going? Ricky, Dawn Squad, Darcy, I'm ready to go. I don't see too many people using the M6 now. Some other people trying AMG. One other M6 ahead of me. Endurance model. Michael, it's very good. It's very entertaining too, and it's very tense as a driver. to not hit the walls like this. I've always loved racing with the walls. I embrace the wall. But that's why, you know, usually we don't get this as a daily race because the walls make it much, much harder. I bet in the lower ranked lobbies of Gran Turismo, people are having a rough time today on this one. I bet it's just rough as could be in some of those lobbies. Get the penalty. Pretty sure I'll get it, even with those lifts. Massive exit, making me look good on the way out. Saved my corner. Wow. You know, I thought that was Damien at first, that Matt Black Supra. I thought that was Damien at first. I left the door slightly open for him. Come on, it's the same car that did that to me. I'm trying to avoid the cars ahead of me. I get hit by the Supra. I didn't see him at all. I was looking at the other cars. Colin got a 5-second penalty somewhere. my gosh, this is Supra again. He does not lift, he does not slow down for people. He's like sliding around. After contacting David. Like I said earlier, I think the next race I'm gonna set a good lap time. I think this race showed that my good lap times are almost there. My turn one, a lot of stuff is looking much improved now. That needs to be second gear exit somehow. Try to make it. I'll probably wait until the final hairpin. He's defending. I'm not even there already. I'm not even there. He's already defending. Covering it. I think the final hairpin's the only way. It'd be around the outside, I guess, if he's smart. The only way to get it. I'm not sure what he did there. I'm not sure at all what's going on now. I'm so confused. Maybe it was for that. I'll go with the pit then. Nothing I can do there, really. Was it him who hit me? It must have been. I figured that's got to be the only reason. I was looking at the chat for a second. Why else would he have dropped back like that? Like I said, after this I expect a nice qualifying time, so unless he can match it, he might not see me again today. Hopefully we get what I expect to get. Of 9 minutes should be enough. I feel like at this point I should be able to get the lap. Reset maybe even on that one. I think I can get it first try. Get like a good banker in on the first one. hello Uche. Hello Uche. Shifted earlier. We're okay. That's better. Finally got a nice hairpin from this car. Here, I'll still reset, because that lap's cooked, so... I'm going like too fast for the cold tires there. I want to get 2 in a row because of cold tires, so no matter what, I'm going to go around again on this one. The warm tires, I've realized more and more, is such a big thing. Hello, Shumini. Shumini, welcome. Good to have you back. Not quite as clean as last time. Might have got it. 55? No, not quite, not quite. This needs to be better. big part of this is tire temperatures. I'm convinced. The warmer they get, the easier this gets for me. No, the tire spin. Could have been up another 4/10. A really nice exit. I still get to keep my 3/10 at least. That should have been 55 something. Tried my best. Sonic 2. Hello, Demetrius Sonic 2. I didn't know that was you, but you drove so brilliantly. No, you were great. I had more fun racing with you than anyone on track so far tonight. It's okay, Shumini. We used to have it, so the details are there. And there's a lot of programs that let you do it. There's a lot of programs that give you telemetry. You were great, Demi. You were great, Sonic. Don't doubt yourself. You were awesome. All right, here comes the next race. So hopefully that small improvement gets me away from the guy who was like wrecking my race. Should be further up away from him now. We'll see where he starts, if he's improved. He's no longer here. And P4 is nice. P4 is a good place to start versus where we've been. Sounds pretty nice. Lots of elbows out. That's right. Lanny Kid, hello, the Lanny Kid. What time is it for you, Lanny Kid? For me, it's 8 p.m. here in the United States, in the East Coast. What time is it for the Lanny Kid? I like your VW logo picture. It fits so perfectly in the profile photo. $1:11 a.m.? So let me think. That's 5 hours. Okay, UK then. Most likely UK. That is pretty late. That is pretty late. 7:10 p.m. in Jamaica. I played soccer with a guy on yesterday, Roger Rooms, who said he played for the Jamaican national soccer team. The international team for Jamaica. He said he represented his country at all levels. Last week. How was it? Nice time of year to go there, I would imagine. Late spring. Not too windy, maybe. I don't know his name at all. I never asked his name. I've really only got to know him recently. I might see him again. guys battling on lap 1 made it very difficult for me. I had to slow down for them. I needed some more RPM, but we made it. This is the best position we've been in all night. We haven't been in second yet tonight. Been working towards this in my BMW. I think we're gonna bump him just to keep it simple. We're gonna bump him. He's a friend of mine too. Keeping it simple. The kiss method. Give his bumper a little kiss. That's it. He didn't brake very late. He didn't brake very late at all. Everyone else is sending a lot harder than that. We lost a lot of time there on braking. That hairpin is the hardest part with this car. I really think that hairpin's so tough to nail it. I need a better technique for how I approach it. But the less first gear, the better. That was off speed. I should have shifted up. Oh my god, I love this car at that corner. I feel very confident in the amount of downforce I have as I come around. Like, I'm not going to go wide because this car is blue. It will not skip around at all. I've done a bunch of those, Roger. I've done many of those here. Always a fun track for that. Oh, I can imagine. I've done it several times. We're P1 going into the final lap. I'm very happy right now with this race so far. It's gone well for us. Oh yeah, that's what we needed. Solidify something here. We might actually get to turn 2 ahead now. Almost hit it. That was closer. Closer to hitting it that time for sure. I didn't feel comfortable that time. I let it slide a bit. Is there a car behind him? I'm gonna need a really good exit on the outside. If I go outside. Not quite. Still a chance at the final corner. Still a chance here. I saw Super GT pull off an incredible move at the final corner earlier today. That was a good race though. Almost got the win for you. Almost got it. Brian played it smooth too. We teamworked our way to a 1-2. I would have had to be blocking in the tunnel to do anything else, so it worked out. I'll take that. I think either way, he would have got around in the tunnel, no matter what I did. Ultra long tunnel. Guys, let me know where we're at with the likes. I'm gonna check. You can let me know. I'm actually just gonna check. I'm gonna guess we might be at 50 now. We might be. Considering where we were before, we might just be at 50. 49? 49?
Said at RTO_Roger Rooms, we had this race this year already. Uche. Said Manor Cup a couple months ago. TCR_the Lane Kid. Said 53.
53. Thank you. That's awesome. 53. And we've been streaming for an hour 40. All right, let me close this window. Do you guys want to do Daily C? I should reopen that window. Do you guys want to do Daily Race C or A with the True No? Obviously, I'm down to go Tokyo the whole night if that's what you want. But let me know in the poll. Here it goes. Here it goes. I know Darcy wants race C. All right, the poll's open. $56 likes now. Thank you for extra likes. The Lanny Kid's number 2 in the XP. Who's number 1? Where is my number 1 XP person? Uche's number 3. Demetrius is number 1. Can finally see who the XP champions are. It's way too deadly. I've done the 3rd time on Daily C, but I'm not going to do a single race. It's way too deadly. How is it deadly, though? What makes it deadly? Because, oh, I guess it's because it's reverse and you're going downhill. Okay, I know. I watched Super GT do one of these, and I totally understand now. You have the 3rd lap time? I've done the 3rd time. Do you mean this one? That is you! Look at your lap time. Dukamun. I hope I didn't say it wrong. Are you still using your T300? Is it still working? The T300 working really well to still be going right now. The 2nd account. And Kelly. On this account, I don't have people added as a friend. It seems like this board is like not like... It's like some names missing almost. Oh, there we go. Get some more. It's the G70. And what other cars were people using for this? Is that it? WRX P2. Interesting. Well, let's end the poll. I don't know who's winning. Race B all night is winning, but only just. With only 7 votes, actually, so I should wait. That's not really representative of the chat. I think we'll stick with B. B has been good to us. I will do C. I don't know when. Towards the end, we'll do race C. Because it's so deadly, perhaps it's better we wait. I don't know why. I mean, I'm sure it's fun. I feel like there's people who always stream GR4 and there's people who always do GR3 more often. Yes, I have a podium, and I spoke to a viewer yesterday, my friend Gadget Guy, my friend, and he said get a new C-clamp for the wheel and it'll be way better. That there's a clamp that I can get, replace this D-clamp, C-clamp thing, that it will... A lot of the reviews online showed that it could be a good solution. The reviews were excellent for the product that was recommended to me by Gadget Guy. And it's just another like clamp thing to replace this that's essentially does the job of the QR2 by not letting it disconnect. Keeps it tight. Because we've been having a lot of disconnections until today where we have none. Laney Kid was the one who said that. I mean, yeah, I think I prefer the GR3 races because they're just harder, typically. Like this is a hard race. Like I said, I think the lower lobbies probably are not enjoying this race that much. Because they're probably just like bumper cars non-stop with all these walls. Fixing my headset here.
MYTEAM Scoomany.
Making sure my camera's good.
Said yeah, from what I can remember, you had a lot of these disconnections. That's what makes me afraid of getting one.
I think it has more to do with the QR2 and the wheel connection. Because I could put a QR2 on this if I want to. Or I can get this thing on Amazon that Gadget Guy showed me and we should be good. Which is just a QR improvement on what I have here, the QR1. Pyro, good race, Pyro. That's like my first like half decent race I've had. It's been difficult. Come challenge me. You know I want the challenge. I want you
Said
here.
I got the QR2.
I want to battle with you for sure.
Podium pedal module.
I only can do that one time. Only allowed to do it once.
BHG paddle.
Yeah, mine
Set.
came with the paddle module. Here, I'll continue. I need more warm-up. I could have started my stream so early today. I was home before 4 p.m. somehow, even with traffic. And I was ready to start my stream, but I knew Super GT was live, so I wanted to watch for a bit, and that turned into just procrastinating. I really was like, the plan was to get online, race with him once I saw he was going live earlier, but then that just turned into watching him and enjoying talking to the people in his chat who are always in his chat, his regulars, who know me pretty well. And he's always so kind to me. He always says hi to me when I type in the chat. And like, I did my membership milestone today and told him the Gran Turismo community is very proud of him. Because he's the first person to hit 1 million in our community. He's one of the first people ever to hit 1 million from sim racing. Because I can't think of anyone who's legit only sim racing from the beginning and is at 1 million. Who else is at 1 million that's a sim racer? That didn't start as a professional racing driver first. I don't even think there's any of those.
RTR_Roger Rooms. Said
I
was
can't think
really
of
enjoying
one
Willow Springs
sim
last
racing
week.
person or channel that
I
is
finally
anywhere near 1
settled
million.
with the G70. I could not
But there's
get
gotta be
used
a
to the
couple.
4C.
There's got to be one for like iRacing that I've never heard of. Some Forza guy who I'd never heard of. Can you guys think of any? I'm genuinely asking, like, is he the first sim racing person to hit 1 million?
Said Jimmy Broadbent.
Jimmy's less than Steve, as far as I know. You make me want to double check that, but I know for a fact. Jimmy's like half of Steve with subscribers. It's a huge, huge moment, and we know for a fact that he never like did anything sketchy to get those subscribers. All he did was just stream Forza. They loved him. He came over to GT Sport, where we really loved him as a community, and he just, you know, put the work in. His videos are amazing, easy to watch. They help people go to sleep at night as well.
RTR_Roger Rooms.
He gained a lot.
Said Jimmy is less than Steve.
I didn't realize they were literally that close. They're like an inch apart by scale.
Jimmy is actually close. 900.
That's so cool for them as friends to both be hitting 1 million at the same time. It's actually pretty crazy. 'Cause we know they're close. Yes, Roy's worked very hard also. His schedule has been tight for years and years, and he's reaping the benefits now of a tight schedule. Streaming at what I think is the perfect time of day when he streams. Super GT streamed really late, but because his audience is so dedicated, it doesn't really matter what time he goes live for today. Car behind me just hit me. Thanks, Hugh. Or was it Spark? I couldn't tell. Someone gave me a little bump into Pyro under braking. I did try to defend a little bit. Oh, some contact ahead. My hit on the wall was light. Very light hit. Is that a BRZ? I just realized he's in the BRZ. That's why I catch up to him. But that thing's cornering is so overpowered, it can somehow do it. It's getting good exits everywhere. BRZ with a crazy launch right there. I thought I got a good one. He matched it. Going to third just kind of like slows down my car that little bit that it needs sometimes. But I think not going to third is faster. It's hard for me to tell which one I want to do. In time trial, it might be better to do it one way versus the other versus here. BRZ with that exit. Andres is on point too. He's really hitting his marks to get that kind of speed out of him. He's everything going into these corners for Andres right now. Intense how much grip there is. How much downforce there is on the rear end of this car. And the front. That's why it feels weird sometimes. A lot of downforce. It feels stiff. get a better run up the hill. Let's see if it still does it. Try the wall ride. What? He got no penalty. Oh my God, Colin. Oh my God. I didn't know you could do that. He did the full wall ride in the last corner. I'm shocked he didn't get a 3 seconds for that. If this was the other Tokyo.
Uche said LOL.
That's what I'm saying.
In the lower lobby,
He showed us something special right there that I was not ready for. All right. So we can do more beat, obviously, as I know what you guys want. I'm gonna tell him sweet wall ride. That would definitely help the lower lobby people. That was, I can't believe he didn't get a penalty. I'm going to try that in time trial right now and just see if I get one. It's not faster, but I'm just shocked it lets you do that. Are there other wall ride corners? We do a whole lap of wall riding just to see where I get hit. I'll do that one on the way. Next end of the lap, I'll do that one. I'm gonna wall ride it. This is a whole wall ride lap. For those who don't like wall riding, go watch someone else for 2 seconds. Here we go. Watch the wall ride. Definitely not faster, so maybe it's fine. Oh no. A small one. I don't think you can ride the wall here. I believe this is just a wall and not a rideable wall. Not the kind of wall you want to run straight into. This one, yeah, this one. That one might have actually been faster. No riding opportunities here. Getting straight on the way out is what I need to remember there. Straighten it up a little bit. Wall ride. Hey, those were legal. So was that, apparently. The whole last sector is fair game. That's crazy. I just want to do it. Alright, I'm gonna focus now. Normal laps now. I'm gonna get too used to wall riding and do it for real by accident. Oh my god, okay, that was good, but then I got on it too much. I want my tire over the white line, like on that concrete part. There's more grip on the concrete part if you can get close to it. Surprised that lap wasn't quicker. I really thought that felt like a 55 the whole way. I guess my dock section could have been better. I missed an apex there and everything. We'll see how I do through here. want practice at the hairpin, so I'm gonna make sure I get through that part and then I'll relax. I need a hairpin to go well right now. The last hairpin was better, but not perfect yet. I need to just like go a little deeper into the corner before I get close to the apex, because I'm like too close to the inside maybe early on. I almost had it there, but maybe like another foot past the apex on such a tight corner like that. There have been times with certain cars where I get in the zone with that one. That's a fun corner when you're getting it correct every time. It's more and more fun.
AHR Porsche GT said I have a 1.5 5.9 for B. Is that good?
For B? That's quicker than I have. So I'd say it's good. I think we will get lower. And we saw Andres has a 0. He's a 55-0. So there's room for improvement for both of us, Porsche. Hello, Smog Baxter. How are you, Smog? Good to see you. I know for you it's earlier. It's only 6 o'clock on the West Coast.
Smog Baxter said 6. Smog Baxter said 5.
Yeah, not quite 6 yet. You've missed a couple great races. We've had some good races tonight. A lot of entertainment in this combination, but still some time left. We're not done yet.
Smog Baxter said great fun this track.
Somehow the Supra is pulling away.
Smog Baxter said won my first ever race week.
Got back a little bit there. You won your first Manu race here. I have some great memories from Manu on GT Sport here. I even have some old video uploads from when stuff happened that you could even go watch and feel my nostalgia, just like it's the same day. But I have some great memories from GT Sport, actually going the other direction as well. Some good memories. I miss Kaboom. I miss Kaboom. I have a clip where Kaboom's in the background. In the, like the voice that reads things out loud. I have a clip where Daryl Trelegan met us for the first time and gave me a nice compliment on Instagram. And before it says Daryl's comment, it said you can hear Kaboom Operator was the previous message. I hope he's doing alright. And over the summer, I'm starting to record some like food channel type stuff. That's Kaboom for inspiration. He did the food shorts show. Could be a serious thing. The food content. He had the steak and onion short. He had the fried rice short. Caused a stir. This fried rice. His million view slider fried rice. Probably has more now. Legendary videos that he made. Thank you, Keith. That technique feels really solid. And I think the last time I went through the docks, I actually did it right. On the third corner, I stayed a lot tighter. Turn 3, but it's the second corner of the docks. I almost hit the back of him there. I used the wall's brakes a little bit. I was scared. About to hit him. You checked it? That's incredible. Incredible. Big hit. That could have been a penalty. We are definitely close enough. You have to be at least this close with the Supra. It's so fast on itself. My wheel froze. My wheel just froze. Wheel's frozen. I'll never make the corner. Hello, Rallycross. Again, Gadget Guy recommended me a device that will fix this, according to all the reviews. I can't wait.
Small Blackstone. Said HET Cloud. Rallycross GT. Said welcome to Tokyo.
Why, thank you, sir.
Rallycross GT. Said hey Smog, it's been a long time. Good to see you.
It's another good race with Brian. Oh, I gotta reset. My wheel had been flawless the whole stream, but now it's getting upset. Makes me think I could probably just like crank this down and it would stop. But I know someone commented on the Amazon review, no matter how tight you make this, it still will disconnect, while the new one won't. We'll see how true that is. We will see. I'll buy it on Thursday. I gained DR. We did so well. Thank you, Smog Baxter. Smog Baxter, that helps a lot this week especially. This week especially after I bought my kayak
Rallycross GT.
2 weeks ago for $2,000.
Said Mike came down to Tokyo to race and didn't even call me Brew.
I would definitely call you if I really went down there. I bought my kayak this month. I spent money on the Porsche this month. I sent $300 to Bob this month. I just like dumped all my money off the side of the ocean this month. So thank you so much for the PayPal donation so I can get some chicken parm for lunch tomorrow. For real. I definitely will. Thank you, Smog. Trying to accomplish YouTube projects is not cheap. These are also fun projects that I am happy to do. My Porsche, my kayak, my fish tank project. The unfinished projects must be completed. Let's do one more Tokyo because we can't get in trial. And then we will do our first Grand Valley after one more Tokyo. I think that's the bet. The best bet for us. I should do oil on this car. Considering the wheel froze too, like it didn't really freeze at a bad time. It was actually like the perfect time to freeze. Except for like me chasing the wind there. It didn't really cost me any positions is what I mean. One more Tokyo for Kurt, and then we're going to go do some Grand Valley. I'm pretty sure we're going to have a good time on Grand Valley also. And I'm going to need time to learn the track a bit. So I know that's like a very odd layout. It's going to fry my brain to try to learn Grand Valley reverse. But we've done it at least once or twice, so maybe the flow will come to me sooner than I expect. I feel like with any track, it could be like some random circuit that I've never driven. I'm more capable of getting the warm-up done now than ever. I remember starting playing ACC and driving Zandvoort and Paul Ricard, Zolder, all these tracks I've never driven and learning them slowly. And I'm probably not very good at them still. But only because I haven't done a ton of racing on ACC lately. I'm just reading. It was so foggy that it was not safe. Yeah, don't go full speed in the fog, please. Yes, you should go to bed. I don't want you to mess up your schedule tomorrow. Lanny Kid, we will be here tomorrow. I will try to get on early as possible, but I have work until 6 o'clock tomorrow. So I won't be on earlier than today. But all summer long, I will be. And every day leading up to summer, I'm going to get on early if possible. It's my main focus. Is these summertime streams. Good night, Lanny Kid. We'll see you later. We'll see you next time. I got lucky not to lose it through the docks. I missed the apex of the first one. I was struggling to find the racing line again. I think we're still on a decent lap here. Could improve maybe if I finish strong. I am like a 56-0 machine. I get so many zeros. Guess what happened? Guess what happened? I need the new clamp. Maybe I should tighten my clamp I have. Guess what happened? That doesn't make me feel good about this race, that happened again. If that clamp fixes this, I really will owe Gadget Guy huge for shouting it out. And then the QR2 I'll get after, because it's cheaper. The clamp is $17. To get a new steering wheel, it's like $500. All in, plus tax, plus everything. So the clamp will go first. The $17 clamp that all the reviews say can fix it. Let me get up and find an Allen key. Hold on. Right, it's an Allen key. Do I have one here? Where are my Allen keys? I might try to tighten it a little bit. Might help. Rise. It's my first time getting up. My legs are like a little stiff right now. Hopefully this is the right size. I only have one Allen key here. This came with my rig. This is the Allen key that built my rig, the long one. Does it fit? No, no way. That's the wrong size. I need to find the small size. We're out of time. Like another minute. Knock everything down. Hopefully it's like right. My drawer is blocked by my chat reading TV. It's not easy to get in. Is that the same size? Must be. It's way too big. I don't even know where my other Allen key is. I have two like that long one, and one is the smaller size. But it is not around right now. This is definitely the big size again. Yeah, it's even bigger. Oh well. I'll have a look around later for my Allen keys. I think I have another set of Allen keys that I bought because I always can't find this set. Any tips here? I mean, tips for this track. Do a lot of laps here because that's the only way I feel you'll get consistency on a difficult circuit. And this is definitely, I would put in the difficult category because of the walls. But the way, give him advice, how do you avoid the walls? I think doing a lot of laps is the key. And finding your setup. Like, I'm realizing 5 rear brake balance is a key for me to make the corners. I don't know if you're using 5 rear. But also, like, certain corners like turn 1, I'm like, going to third sometimes to make my car slow down more. I'm sure, you know, at left turn, if we have a good race, I'm sure you will notice things from how we drive. If we have a good one here. But just being, like, a lot of laps will get you in the zone to not make any mistakes. And just you'll know what to expect so much better. I saw people in Super GT stream today asking about how do I become more consistent. I mentioned in the chat, like, do as many laps as you can handle. More laps will develop consistency. Like, I went to third gear there, and it worked out really well for me. Like, I was able to manage my positioning perfectly. So close to the wall like that, you know? Third gear is what enables me to do it in that situation. So tight. I trust it to help me. Braking really hard in a straight line helps there. Like, hard braking. Everyone brakes late there. I've just figured out how to do it. Is keep it straight. And the gearing you're in for the braking matters, too. Get best performance. Car head almost hit the wall, but he got a great exit still. I think I should bump him. You should go by when appropriate, but in this situation, I know him really well, and I would prefer that I get ahead with him and then we battle. I'm also, like, not everyone drives so unselfishly. I'm thinking big picture all the time. I don't want to battle people and waste time ever. Just about. Until the final lap. Then we absolutely, like, we pretty much have to battle. Ah! You know what happened. You already know. The wheel's been wanting to do this for the last, like, 10 minutes. I don't know why. All of a sudden, we did so many in a row. We streamed for 2 hours before it happened at all. Which is really where it makes zero sense to me. I'm getting out of the way because I literally like can't shift. I should have hit pause and let the wheel reset right here. Would have been the smart thing to do. No, and he's saying sorry, like, no, dude, you don't understand. I'm gonna go for it. I no longer know what's behind me here. It still needs more time, it's not done somehow. Alright, we're all good. Train. all of a sudden I like can't make the corner. Lost my rhythm after the freeze. I got the penalty for sure. Gotta be. Nope. I felt one. Yeah, I kind of pick and choose. I think on colder tires, it's better to do the bit of third gear, but I think on that one, it felt like fourth was fine. I'm gonna do fourth again on the warm tires, I think. In time trial, I do fourth. But I think lap one, I do like going to third for a moment. Lap one, you get the cold tires still. I forgot. It froze again. It's literally froze again. Unbelievable. It's a joke. It's a joke. I should show you guys the Amazon listing right now for this thing that I need to buy. We're gonna go read these positive reviews right now. You're welcome, guys. My wheel has given you a gift. You're welcome. Ouch. That was nice. That was really needed. As if I was in the way somehow. Like. Get a DD Pro? I don't think that's the problem. Like, it seems pretty clear that something that might help is the quick release stuff. So I don't think it's the wheel that's the problem. And a DD Pro is a big downgrade. And Rallycross, this is not my main account. So DR doesn't matter at all. I could gain it all back in a day. If I got a preset or something, and I wouldn't care. This is not the main account, Rallycross. We're all good. Don't worry. It just doesn't make any sense. We did 2 hours of racing, and it didn't do anything at all, and now all of a sudden, I think that's 3 or 4 freezes in, like, basically 10 minutes. 20 minutes. Make it 5 freezes. Make it 5. It's angry now. It hears me talking smack about it, and it's angry at me. No, I'm going to show you what I think it might be. I'm not certain at all, but I think it might be the release, the quick release. And it seems like other people have similar experience, and then that helps them. Not overheating, no. Things are cool. Definitely not that. I used to think maybe heat had something to do with it, but it makes no sense. This is not a Thrustmaster wheel. Okay, hold on. I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about. What we need to buy. Oh my god, what is popping open here? For Podium. Let's see. Hello, Kazuki. Hello, Kazuki. think this is it. I think this is the one. Right there. Found it. Okay, so now here, bye-bye stream, display cap, this guy. You've done that? I mean, I've never had to, but supposedly this is a big improvement over what I have. And I mean, mine looks exactly the same as that does. I guess that closes tighter maybe. And this, it looks exactly the same. I don't see what's different. But somehow, I'll show you now like why I would consider this. Is these reviews are like as good as it gets. They tell me what I want to hear, these reviews. They sure do. Wow, are we freezing? Or is like my mouse pad just like is like greasy or something? 23 ratings. En español. It fulfills its function. Very good construction. Worked with no issue installing. I gave it a snug, tightened hand tight. I don't know why that guy hand tightened. That might not be for my same wheel. It's not. It's not. That's for the DD Pro. That's plastic. That is not my wheel. Looking different. I had disconnect issues with my DD Pro, and this fixed it forever. Tell me more. Forever. Sounds good. This replaced the stock version. More robust. How is it more robust? That actually makes no sense. That's like a bot review. How is it more robust? Tell me more. You have that clamp in black. It helped a lot. When you say helped a lot, did your wheel ever freeze again? Is forever an exaggeration? Is he exaggerating when he says forever? This product is a necessity if you have a Fanatec DD. I have that. He says I should get it with the factory U-clamp. I wouldn't call this a U-clamp. If this is a C-clamp, how is this a U-clamp when they look the same? Wait, what is that spindle part? It locks the spindle to the base for good. No more random disconnects when driving hard for the win. That's what I do. I drive hard for the win here, and my wheel hates me for it. It's still frozen from before. No matter how tight the factory clamp. See, I was trying to tighten it, but I remembered this comment. No matter how tight the factory clamp, the drive shaft would always work its way out and lose connection. After multiple hard sessions, this one hasn't bugged. Buy it and be done with headaches. These reviews are like, they're too good to be true. These reviews. I don't believe them yet. I need to buy it and find out. If you got a Fanatec Fanatec drive, this is what you need. Malfunctions in the middle of the game. That's what I would say is happening. Because the OEM shaft ring is total garbage. I don't see how this is any different though. Like what is different about this? This will save you the headache and agony. My stream has a headache from watching my wheel freeze every night. They are in agony watching my race get ruined every time. Solves the disconnection issues. Tell me more. A handful of times? No! It still happens though. So do you think it helped? You do think it helped though. Now I don't know what to believe. This guy said forever. He said forever. Okay? Been lied to by that guy. It's not forever. Definitely. Okay, Kobe. Thank you, Kobe. Hello, Alex. Hello, Alex Carvajal. Kobe believes in buying that. Do you guys want me to do race C? Final call for race C. Unless everyone yells at me to do race C, we're just going to stick with Tokyo. The QR2 is the other way to go. I could get the $17 thing or the QR2. I'm going to do both, actually. Eventually will replace the steering wheel For certain. Alex, there you go. There you go, Alex. Anyone want to bet if my wheel's gonna freeze in this race? I should do a poll. Will my wheel freeze their next race? Like, it's guaranteed. The other guy said, no matter how tight I make these nuts, these Allen key holes, it's not gonna make a difference. Just squeeze it. The agony. I feel the agony coming if we do another race. I don't want to ever like feel like the wheel disconnecting makes me not want to do another race, but that definitely happened yesterday when I ended on one, just like that. We need something. We need a solution, guys. I'm getting a QR2 as soon as possible, but that C-clamp thing we just looked at is coming first. It comes with the one I was looking at? Okay, well that's good to know. Thank you for saying that. Let's hope we don't freeze forever again. We just never freeze again. Let's hope for that. AliExpress has it. I mean, at 17, I don't really need more savings from there necessarily. Cheap is cheap. And the fast shipping probably makes it not so cheap anymore, but their normal shipping is like 6 months to get here from wherever it comes from. I have two bolts. It's just the other one's on the bottom. And is much cleaner than the top one. That's pretty crazy. I didn't know they'd go that fast. I remember back in the day, like 15 years ago, AliExpress took like ages. I had friends order like soccer jerseys from AliExpress, and it would take forever. That's suppressed. I have two bolts. Again, I have a different wheel than you probably. Not many people have my wheel. That's probably why. My beloved Eastie. I've straight up stolen that name from Wench now. Wench. I love to say her name backwards. Where is our lovely Wrench right about now? Usually she's with us. Maybe she's on date night. Thank you, LVP. Thank you. LVP, I think my wheel's gonna freeze again, I gotta say. Hello, Poe. Welcome, Poe. Okay, go get your work done. We will see you. It will. I don't think it's a wheel problem. It's a clamp issue, hopefully. Really? Just Eastie? I like it. Sherry Easty, world's fastest granny. You're my favorite granny. I don't have a granny around in my life, but you could be my gran. The coolest gran there ever has been. Tried a T598? No, I have not. I have not tried it. I have heard of some of them breaking, but I've also heard of like every other direct drive wheel having a problem too. The G Pro and the others are not safe either necessarily. Nana Easty? I like it. I like it. Got nailed by the king crab. That was my best one. Best exit I've had. No, Colin had a penalty. Renshi, we were just talking about you. Welcome, Renshi. I was asking everyone, where's my Renshi? There she is. Nothing I can really do. Everybody doing a nice job. Final second there. Colin did very well. That Supra is way faster in the slip. In slipstream, he caught me up very quickly. Good race, Colin. See you, Eastridge. Bye-bye. Yeah, I'm in the BMW. Thank you, Terry. Thank you, Terry. Here, I want to see who has the most XP in my chat. I want to see who's leading the XP race right now. The very close race with Colin there at the end. Do you guys want race A or C? Final call for race A and C. I want to message Los from the other race and let him know my wheel pros. I just realized I never told him after the race. Oh, I don't know what his name is unless it's Los on this also. I know who that is now. I can't remember. Who is Los in the chat? Who's Los? Is it this one? No Limits LOS. That could be him. That could be him. I could take a chance and just message that person. But like, what are you talking about? is the dirty guy. I could ask him, is this Los? Question mark? Not too important. I mean, I want to be able to say sorry. Like, my wheel froze in front of the guy. Hey, we just had a whole race where my wheel didn't freeze. That's great. The wheel did not freeze. Finally. Finally. No freeze. We have 76 likes on the streams right now. The poll has been reactivated. Hello, Mr. T. Mr. T. Renzo is back. I have Race A, Race C, and Race B is there with a new name. New option for Race B. Easty said, I'll be back. Like Schwarzenegger. Easty will be back. I'm going to stay on this screen, actually, because I want to watch the poll. Are we even getting votes? I got 4 votes. Everyone else's thumbs are frozen. They can't hit the button. Their thumbs have frostbite, and they can't hit the vote button. We need to thaw out those thumbs so I get more votes. Thaw them. Sit on it. I picked myself up an annoying meniscus injury. Ouch. A meniscus injury. I'm sad to hear that. That sounds painful. Also, you are number 3 on the XP. Who's number 1? Who's number 1? I don't even see number 2 right now. I think it's still the same people from before. Darcy's number 1. And now it shows Smog. Well, Smog was number 3 before. I assume Smog could be number 2. How can they both be number 3? Maybe they're tied. Tied for 3rd. Maybe my phone shows this far better. Because when I was watching Super GT earlier, I was able to just look at the XP rankings. Oh, I can. It's Darcy, Roger, and then TBD Develops. Who's that? That is not the name that we're seeing. Who's the other number 3 again? That's Terry. Terry BD. Oh, I got it. Terry BD. You've knocked Smog Baxter off the podium. Pyro in 5th. Renzo in 6th. Big DC 48. I don't know if that's a name I don't recognize either from the names I have on screen. These are the @ names. I like this feature. This is a cool feature. I'm surprised how Terry only has 100 after 3 hours. I know you've been here since the beginning. So how do you not have more than 100? I had like 275 on Super GTs, and I was not talking that much. Terry, you just call me a pro? Is that what you just did? Professional wheel freezer. Race A's getting... No, Race C's getting votes now. Has 4 votes. I guess we'll do another one. I really actually want to check out Race A. Like, at some point, I need to do this. I don't know when it's going to be. Comfort medium. I bet the 3 laps takes like a while because it's so slow. And those tires. This is 10 laps. Is there a stop required? No stops. Is this a no-stop race? Yes, must be. Well, I get that's why people aren't doing this one. It's on the hard tires and it's no stop. So that's why no one likes it. But I think it's like they vary it. Like we just had so long where we get different strategy races. I like the no strategy race too because it's like you don't have anywhere to hide. You're not going to make the move by pitting early or pitting later. You have to battle on track, get the move done on track like a man, or a wench wrench, or a Nana Eastie. How's the school year been? My wife is a high school teacher. She's practically counting the minutes. Yeah, I'm in the same boat. It's hard not to count them when you're so close. I have 9 days and 12 hours or something left. Reverse also is a factor. Yeah, I agree. I actually think that's a positive, but it is way harder in reverse. It makes no sense to go down that hill backwards. It gets real scary going down the hill at full speed. Turn 1 in reverse. Pucker factor going down that hill. But yeah, Terry, the high school year has been good though. I think this is like the year of teaching where I learned the most. Of all my years of teaching, I definitely learned the most this year. And I love working there so much. It would, like, if I was in Super GTs or in Rory's position, where I clearly should not be working a day job anymore, focused on what's making the real bread, I would be so sad to quit my job as a teacher. I would literally break down over the confliction of not wanting to stop my teaching career. I enjoy it that much. It is that fun. As far as day jobs go, it's like better than this, even really in some ways, because like this can get a little repetitive. I'm at home. You can't beat being at home, but still, it does get a little repetitive. With that job, I'm moving around, different situations. My coworkers are amazing. I love that job so much. Eastie, look at you, Nana Eastie. I love the new name. Wrench Wench gave you such a good name, it became official. Well, Terry, I think about the jobs that I've had in the past where I didn't enjoy them so much and didn't like going to work as much. And what I have now really stands out. Special opportunity I have right now as a teacher. But also just as special. My YouTube stuff, just as special. I started teaching about 6 months before I made my first check from YouTube. So they've always been hand in hand. Like the teaching really allowed YouTube to happen. The teaching gave me the stability that I needed. Absolutely needed to do this in the beginning. Okay, here we go. Please leave a like on the stream if you haven't. We're at 76. Hello, Striker. Thank you, Striker. You know, we've had some interesting administration decisions in my district also. Luckily, my job is safe. They really want me there, which is also cool about my job. Nice to know they want you there. Colin is doing a bunch of wall riding. He's gonna get me overtaken. My mirror was just full of other cars for a second. Someone came in hot. Major understeer for Colin. The hairpin's tough, yeah, like people come up on you. Everyone dives it. What do you mean? Oh wait, B lobbies because you don't use your main account. Have you got back the A? Is the A back? When A plus? Our friend Jimmy Bop just got A plus for the first time. We haven't seen Jimmy tonight, but I hope he's doing well. Keeping his A plus safe in these dangerous Tokyo streets. I know you lost it, but you're probably still right on the cusp. On the cusp. On the edge. And plus, even if you went all the way to D, I believe in your driving and your level as a intelligent racer to get it right back to A+. Back to A. Your quality for B is quicker than mine. You're 55. I should have my 55 by now. Do you really have a 55 here? If you have a 55 here, I'm blown away. Even though I know I'll get mine, that's not easy. Oh, last week. 18.8 still good. I had an 18.8 by the end of the week. And I didn't do a lot of race B, but I thought that was like the most fun race, actually. It was super fun when I was doing it. Enjoyed every minute of Willow Springs last week. But Suzuka is Suzuka. I can't slack on Suzuka. Everybody in my chat would mute me if I ignored Suzuka. And I love that track. I love it as well. I thought my racing reflected that last week. We had a great time. Some good moves, some good races. Last week felt special. I lost some. I won't gain it back. This car is much quicker where I can't gain in the draft. Oh, going up the hill I do. Up the hill I do for both hills. I can't pull that in from here. I needed to be about a 10 closer. With the hits, we can't get them. The Supra is extra fast. He's getting good performance from him. We're lucky to get away from the pack once again. Yeah, you can't make it into race A. It's just not short enough. Race A has already started. Thank you. Yeah, it was pretty good. Me and Colin are close too, so I'm always gonna give him room. Be nice to him. Well done again. 2 in a row for Colin. Well done again. I'm wondering what we need to do next. If I'm gonna be... It is 10 p.m. already. I'm thinking, like, should I do like another hour? Been enjoying this race a lot today. But I don't know if I want to do another one in 10 minutes and then this after. Maybe we save this for tomorrow. Maybe I come in tomorrow fresh with a Race C thumbnail. And we see what it's about before going back to this at the end of the stream tomorrow. Tomorrow I have work after work. I have work from 8 to 3 and then coaching soccer 4:30 to 6. I only have 2 more practices for the season for that team, which is crazy. I love that team so much. I told them they're my favorite team I ever had. It's the truth. 1 more match on the weekend coming up too. And 2 more practices for that team. And then next fall, I'm going to have 2 teams. That means like a lot less streaming in the fall. Which sucks. But it's going to be worth it financially for me to take on 2 teams. Because the one team helps out a lot. So 2 teams is like, wow, we're going to like accomplish something with that extra cash from doing 2 teams. As in, like, if anything is needed for any of these projects, 2 teams should pay for it in the fall. This could be a big year just because I'm willing to make that sacrifice and have that extra cash ready to dump into YouTube, into the projects. Better cameras, whatever we need. Everything. Will be no worries about it in the fall, hopefully. But guys, I'll see you tomorrow. I would do more, but I think it's getting late enough. I've been on a reasonable sleep schedule lately. And with 9 days left of work for the year, I'm ready to get to sleep now. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Again, I get home late, so I'll see you late tomorrow. It won't be early. I will see you guys later. Bye, everyone. Have a great Tuesday. See you.